Andy, a point in the end today between both sides. Was this a fair result in the end?
It probably was a fair result. Full credit to Peterborough Utd. Made it hard work, and being totally honest, he had a couple of good chances. Struck one free kick really well. No, they're a good side, and they're run by some good people. So yeah, you know what, it's a tough place to come, and both teams battled, but I think ultimately it was a draw. If I'm being brutally honest, we didn't do enough to really test their keeper today. But you know what, it's still a point on the road, and we're still in with a shout. Obviously, results have to go our way, but we've got 3 big games now to finish off the season on the high.
Certainly as well. I mean, defensively as well, we do some great performances. Trev, putting a good shift. I think there was a lot of good shifts today as well. But team as well, like you say, being clinical. Was that kind of the difference between the two today?
I think it was obviously a clean sheet, but we never really created. If that's especially from where we've scored goals this year, we've scored a lot of goals and caused teams a lot of problems. Today we just never really clicked for whatever reason. And again, probably down to Peterborough's shape. They dropped deep and got compact and didn't allow space in behind. So we had to work out another way. So you know what? Yeah, it's a tough game, tough place to come. Like I said, points probably the correct result, if I'm being totally honest. And obviously we want to win every game, and it's disappointing, but we have to brush ourselves down and focus on the next game once we're Bedworth.
Yeah, there's certainly been some tough games recently as well, with Huddersfield last week, of course today with Peterborough as well. Different pitches as well, the possession as well, a lot of possession in midfield as well. Certainly, did you want to utilise sort of the wing backs as well, trying to get those crosses into Jazz and Nadia, and certainly the first half and into the second half? Yeah,
well, I changed it up a little bit today. I made a few changes, just freshen legs again. There's no disrespect to Freya, she's a young girl, is still learning a trade, so I just thought give her a rest, mental rest, physical rest, and I thought Trev did really well there. But yeah, Freya's been very good. Again, same again. She had a slight illness bug, so just giving her a chance to recover from that. But like I say, overall we didn't really create much, if I'm being brutally honest. We lacked that sharpness in and around. That's not from the want of trying. I'll never question players. It's just for whatever reason the touch wasn't on. I think we caused them problems. We had a couple of 4v3s, 3v2s, but never really penetrated with them, passed behind, or really got shot away. I think we had about 3 shots in game, if I'm being honest again. And it's disappointing from a team that scored a lot of goals this year. But again, sometimes you have to create the opposition, and like I say, they'll be disappointed that they probably didn't come away with 3 points with the strike that hit the post towards the end. But no, I mean, I'll look back and reflect on it, and you know what, you can always improve in certain areas, and there's some working on this week.
So you mentioned there as well, your players coming back as well. Emma's coming back from an illness and that. How pleased you to see getting full strength back, and so with the games to come as well, 3 games to go. How important is that to have a full strength squad ready for that? It's
so important, it's vitally important, and it gives me a headache. I've had to leave Neve out, Chloe Dean out today, which is never nice to leave players out. It shows you the squad. We've got a big squad, and these players didn't get on the pitch today, which are disappointed. I know they're disappointed. I try to get players on every single time. It's not always possible, but the game ebbing and flowing how it is. Sometimes you're trying to keep the rhythm in the game rather than break it up. So yeah, it's tough to get everyone involved, and then, like I say, there are some disappointed faces on there from the result. I'm also not playing, but again, I've got to take that on the chin, and hopefully as a manager you'll learn, and hopefully as a squad we'll learn for hopefully the next 3 games.
So you mentioned that Bedworth to come next week again, another tough game. It was a good game in the reverse fixture back in September. Are you expecting another close game, another good game?
Yeah, I think Bedworth are mathematically down now, aren't they? So they've got the free rein now to do whatever they want. There's no pressure on them. It was a tough game down at their place. I expect a tough game, but again, we're at home and we're pushing for top spot, so we've got to focus on ourselves and focus on how we're going to hurt them, and see what we can really do against them, because no game's a given, no game's easy. You don't turn up to a game thinking you've won any game. We have to work hard and do the basics first and foremost, and if we don't do that, Bedworth will come in and they'll teach the lesson. So no, full focus on Bedworth now, and how we can hurt them and what we can do better from this game.
We'll look forward to that. Well done, Andy.
Thank you. Cheers, Tom.